What's good, chat? What's good, everyone? I hope you're well. Happy Saturday. Do you know what I'm saying? E, what are you saying? You sorted the camera and stuff?
Yeah, it should be fine, fam, to be honest. If it freezes, it freezes at this point. I can't be asked, man.
Fair enough, fair enough. But as you can see, it's your two favorite YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? Your two favorite streamers out here. We're actually, fam, Kai Cenat, give us a brand deal. Do you know what I'm saying? Sponsor us, Kai Cenat, if you're watching this. But nah, man, we're here for some footy talk. You know what I mean? It's probably not even going to be a mad long stream. There isn't actually much to go through apart from the two things in the title. Obviously, Maduki to Arsenal is happening. I think they just signed Gyökeres as well. So,
Oh, did
yeah,
I
I believe there's something. I believe I saw a Fabrizio tweet talking about. Fabrizio's pinned it in it. So, if he's pinned it, you know what comes next in it. It's usually the here we go. But what are you saying, E-man? How are you doing, bro?
I'm all right, fam. I'm all right. I'm not really seeing much about Gyökeres, though. He still had the Madueke pin still. Maybe unpinned it. That's tough. If you unpinned it, then we know what that means, innit? But I'm good, man. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Just YouTube grind. You know how it goes. Work don't stop.
That is what we love to hear, my brother, man. But look, people, before we even start talking football and stuff, hit the like button. We're 8 subs away. You know what I'm saying? We're 8 subs away from 800. When we get to 800, we're then only 200 subs away from 1,000. So we can get there, man. I'm telling you, if we can hit that goal of 1K before the start of the season, that'll be absolutely amazing. So please, 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 sub to the channel. Make sure you're subbing to the guy E as well. You know what I'm saying? That's a given. Do you know what I'm saying? That is actually a given. If you're not sub to E, reevaluate your life. Think about it. Anywho, E, Morgan Gibbs-White. It seems like Nottingham Forest are trying to take legal action against us for apparently illegally approaching their player.
This shit makes me laugh, man. Don't know how you can illegally pay a release clause, but hey, look, the way I see it, right? Forest overachieved massively last season. Morgan Gibbs-White massively overachieved last season. And let's be real, in the Premier League with a Prem tax and an English tax, 60 million is not what he's worth. He's worth more. If we're being for real, if we're including the Prem tax, the English tax, the fact that he was nominated.
The key player tax.
Yeah, nominated as one of the players of the season. He was in the short list as well of last season. So in all, bro, he's worth more than 60, bro. He's worth really like 80 to 100 in it, based on what the Prem market is. So Forest probably saw that, was like, nah, we got to keep this under wraps. And they tried to just do the, you know what I'm saying, NDA and that. You know what I'm saying? We have a release clause, but we ain't trying to let them know about the release clause because, I mean, City were linked with him. So City would have paid it if they knew. You know what I'm saying? So they're probably
I think they are City for 80 million. They are City for 80 million. So
you know what I'm saying? So they're probably wondering that they're upset that Daniel Levy found out about it without knowing that this is what Daniel Levy does, bro. He's a fucking pain in your side, bro. And he's been a pain in our side for so long. And now he's finally, it's like Michael from GTA, fam. You know what I'm saying? He stopped being a dick to his family and started being a dick to people who were being a dick to his family. And now he's the superhero, fam. You know what I'm saying? This is Daniel Levy. Levy's finally stopped being annoying to us, and now he's annoying other teams. West Ham annoyed at us. Forest annoyed at us. On top of the Arsenals and the Chelseas and everyone else who just don't like us. We're adding teams to the list, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're about to be outcasts, but I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Gibbs-White, your home is here, bro. You know what I'm saying? They don't love you over there. We love you over here, gang.
Bro, when I saw the tweets, when I got home from the funeral yesterday, I saw the tweets and I was reading Nottingham Forest are really disappointed with Gibbs-White. I'm thinking, no one cares. We don't care, bro. We actually don't care how you feel. F your feelings, bro. It is what it is. Money talks in this day and age, bro. And do you know what's so mad? It's like, if hidden the release clause because you didn't want other clubs to know that he had a release clause. Yeah, I think what they're trying to say is that we shouldn't have been able to find out about the release clause unless Forest gave him permission to his representative permission to
Yeah.
go and speak to Tottenham. So that's what they're trying to sue us for, apparently.
Well, which is why they'll lose, fam, because a release clause is supposed to be public information, though. Like the whole point of a release clause is this is the maximum amount that they're worth. But that's why I say he outperformed his deal. He outperformed his release clause and his contract. And that's because Nottingham Forest as a team outperformed expectations. Their man were fighting for champs last season. They were third for a significant portion of the season. And then they fell off because they're shit. But even so, they were good enough to be in that race. They overperformed. And we saw, you man know the iconic, the Forest owner shouting at Nuno on the pitch. You know what I'm saying? It's because it all went to shit, fam. And they probably wanted to kick on, try and sign some players and compete for Champions League again. Now Elanga's gone. Now Gibbs-White is basically gone. Their man are going to be regressing, fam. Like to be fair, they were going to regress anyway because all Forest are a collection of rejects and with a point to prove. You know what I'm saying? That's what they are, fam. They're the Atlanta Hawks of 2015. A bunch of rejects, a bunch of bums.
So facts.
Where they're just miscellaneous pieces which no team really needed. And they came together to do the Superman thing, the Avengers assemble, but they forgot they have no superpowers in it. You know what I'm saying? So they can't really do shit. Now they're starting to find their places on other teams. They're starting to find homes and they don't need the shelter no more. You know what I'm saying? So Nottingham Forest is throwing their toys out the pram and they're getting upset. And you know what? It's cool. Get upset, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your owner will just, take the 60 million, go to McDonald's, get yourself a double Big Mac. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm fat as well, but hey, look, I'm losing weight. I don't know what you doing, gang. You know what I'm saying?
He big as hell, bro. That guy looks like a Greek Peter Griffin. Like he's big as shit, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You know that episode where Peter gets stuck in the food truck? That is what he looks like, bro. No, real shit. And you know what? Fuck Nottingham Forest, yeah? Because, bro, you guys, and this is what happens when you think that you're a prestigious club, yeah? You think your little 2 Champions Leagues is enough to keep hold of players, bro. That's not how it works. You just got back into Europe for the first time in 3 decades, bro. 3 decades. We've got Champions League football. I told everyone, bro. We spoke about this on stream when I said, when there's someone in the chat told me that Forest are in for Wissa. And I said, bro, you think Wissa's going to choose Nottingham Forest over Spurs? He gets to stay in London and keep his family in London. He's going to get paid more over here. He's at a bigger football club. He's playing in the Champions League. Bro, there are no benefits for him going to Forest. Now, in terms of Gibbs-White, this is not gonna bode well with him, because now if they force him to stay, which is looking unlikely because, bro, we paid the release clause, bro. We triggered the release clause. That's what, if you guys didn't want to let him go, don't put a release clause in his contract, bro. Don't put a release clause in his contract. Why would you why would you do that? And now that the guy is trying to leave, you're trying to stop him from leaving. Well, I tell you what, if he stays at Forest, his performances drop completely. He probably won't even get minutes anymore. That's how much I believe his performances will drop because, bro, he agreed to, bro, the deal got done within what, 5 hours?
Less than that. It was like 2 hours. 1 or 2 hours.
Literally, he tweeted that, Spurs turned their interest into Morgan Gibbs-White. And then I wake up to the here we go.
You know how quick it was, bro? I was live. I went live at 3 p.m. I ended stream at 5. The last thing I spoke about was Spurs interested in Gibbs-White. At 5:30 p.m., George was live with the here we go. That's how quick it was, fam. So it was like an hour or 2 max. That's what it was, bro. It was quick. Like that man, phone call, release clause, put the phone down, ring up Nottingham Forest, release clause, bam, deal was done. That's how quick it was, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that's why, because they can't void. The only way they could void this release clause in general is if they renegotiate a contract. Why would Gibbs-White renegotiate a contract now? And B, if he refuses to renegotiate and we can't get Morgan Gibbs-White no more, what's stopping another team from just paying 60 mil release clause now? You know what I'm saying? Like at that point, any other team could just swoop in and pay a release clause and get. I'm not saying Gibbs-White would
I
necessarily.
don't think the release clause is only valid from the 1st to the 14th of July.
And I hear it, but like now it's public knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So let's say City was still interested and they were willing to pay the release clause, for example, and what's stopping them from going and paying the release clause now? And then seeing.
Wait, what's the date?
It's the 12th.
Oh shit! They really could just go and do that.
No, I'm not saying Gibbs-White would go to them over us or like.
Yeah, of course,
like
of course.
That,
there's nothing stopping them. You're right. There's nothing.
Yeah,
stopping
but if the whole point of this whole thing is that we shouldn't have known about it, now everybody knows about it. So, like, you've already fucked yourself regardless, because either someone else can go pay it now and start negotiations, or you just let them come to Spurs, fam. Like at that point, just let him go, bro. Just let him go. But I'm confident as hell. I'm confident as hell he gonna be here. I started like doing a little on stream, innit? You know what I'm saying? I started doing a little groove on stream, fam. You know what I'm saying? He's coming to Spurs, bro.
I said he hit the groove on stream. Nah, man, bro, listen. Forest have snookered themselves, innit? That's what's happened, bro. With their corrupt owners. And like I said, bro, corruption is not bad. Corruption is only bad if I'm not a part of it. But if I'm part of that corruption, I will defend it. I will defend it. Do you know what I'm saying? Forest, you're corrupt as hell. This is your karma. This is your karma because you thought you could go, yeah, and buy a bunch of players from a team that your owner owns, yeah, and you thought no one would notice, bro. Hold that. Hold that. And you know what? It's going to be even more funny if they take us to court and lose. It's going to be even more funny if they take us to court, lose, we get the player, and now they've probably burnt relations with this club.
Because let's be real,
we could have sent some players over there, you know.
Yeah, like Richarlison, bro. You know what I'm saying?
There's a few players that could have gone out there. Even Archie, they could have taken Gray on loan. Or permanently. You know what I mean? So it's like, they snookered themselves, bro. It's dark. That Nottingham Forest owner has high blood pressure, higher than Ange's. Fucking hell, man. Now just to piss them off more, put a bid in for Wizards. Oh, that will rattle them.
And you don't have to make it much higher, bro. 30 mil or something just to piss them off.
31. Let's just chuck in 31 just to take the piss. 31.25. How about that? Let's take the piss. But big up Mr. Rudang says, what I'm hearing about Morgan Gibbs-White to Spurs hold up is that although the deal went through, but his agent got involved when he shouldn't have got involved, basically.
Yeah, but I guess, yeah, basically.
I hit these agents, man. Only thing is, if it's a legal breach, then Spurs have to drop the deal and face fines or transfer ban or pay more money to get the player.
Nah, bro, I'm not worried, bro. We're getting
neither am I. He's gonna be a Spurs player, bro. By the end of the week, he'll be a Spurs player.
Unless there was an NDA about a part of the contract, I'm not hearing it, bro. Not hearing. I'm saying that man they're just trying. You know, it is like, you know, the ones that's like you divorce someone and you're just longing out the divorce, like with all these charges. It's like, bro, we know why you're really doing it. You know what I'm saying? We know why you're really doing this. And I spoke about this already, Neil, innit? But since you're one of George's minions, I know agenda's got to run in it, even when you're not paid for it. So it's fine. I'll explain it again at a later date, innit? But you know what I'm saying? You know, when you're going through a divorce and that, and the girl is just all these extra things, emotional damage and all these asset stuff, where like she knows she ain't really got a chance, but it's like she's just trying to get everything she can in it. And that's what this guy's trying to do in it. He's just trying to get everything he can out of what's here and what's available. So if he can get another 10, 20 mil, he's gonna get that. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna try his best. At the end of the day, though, it's not gonna be enough, fam. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be enough.
I think Gibbs-White becomes a Tottenham player, and you know what? I said agenda's got to run. Hey, Neil, you're a G, man. Big up, Neil. You know what I'm saying? But bro, this is my problem as well with Forest. Is like, you're a big club, so act like a big club. Why are you trying to do this victim mindset now? Oh, poor us. Like you was acting like a big club all season when you was challenging for top four and that, which you failed to do, by the way. So why is it all of us? Do you know what I'm saying? Guys, I'm not advocating for this, but I came across a trend on TikTok the other day. Body slammer. What are those things at the bottom of your boots called? A stud. Body slammer stud day. Yeah. I was like, bro, what? If you saw the amount of like these masculine women that came out, bro, and it's like they just became women overnight, bro.
Those type of
yeah, bro.
Someone
just made it. Yeah, it's like, yo, if you see a stud today, go and body slam them. I was like, wait, guys, we can't be doing this. That obviously no one has actually done it. Yeah, bro. If you saw the U-turns, I'm seeing females dressing up. They start dressing up in dresses now. They're saying like how this just shows how much you want to hit women. I see someone stitch the video over, yeah, and they're like, no, y'all are niggas, right? Yo, I thought you was a real nigga. No, I thought you was a real nigga. Bro, throw them hands. And then after we gonna fuck y'all. I was like,
oh, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. That shit's hilarious.
Bro, I was crying. I was in tears. That's what this shit reminds me of, bro. Complete 180 victim mindset. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I got to address Wolfie or Never a Foul. So I'm not even going to call Wolfie out no more because I got to address him face to face. You know what I'm saying?
I will. Fuck him.
I'm not even going to call you out again, Wolfie, yeah, for that shit statement that you made about an inferior club. Inferior club. I don't even have the clip. But that's where the clip would have been played. Do you know what I'm saying? We aren't inferior. Yeah. Wolfie, we're not inferior to you, and now we're about to take your star boy for 60 M's. And you know what? I have a feeling that they will get fined. I genuinely have a feeling that if they don't get it, they're gonna get a fine. They're gonna get a transfer ban. That owner's gonna get arrested or something because he's crooked, bro. Like, I don't know if you know about Forest's owner, bro, but he's crooked, fam.
I know he's crooked. Yeah, they got points deduction a few years ago.
But fucking Dr. Eggman, bro. You know what I'm saying, fam? Man out here looking like Dr. Eggman.
Eggman nigga. Yeah. Eggman nigga. Hey, nah, they knew what they were doing making an Eggman nigga, fam. They knew what they were doing.
Oh, they knew what they were doing.
They knew what they were doing, bro.
Big up Neil, though. Big up them, man. Their agenda's got to run. Yeah, man. I know. Listen. I haven't actually spoken to George yet, and I didn't get to watch his streams. I don't know how he feels about Gibbs-White, but
he likes him.
Is he gassed? Yeah.
Yeah. He likes him.
Yeah. See, this Saudi investment, we're gonna talk about that actually because, bro, right now we're swimming in cash, bro. It feels like Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Why are we swimming in so much money, bro? We're getting new investors. I think they're changing the name of the stadium to the Amco Stadium or some shit. That's the name of it. It's the name of the new sponsor and shit, man.
It's still Tottenham Stadium, bro.
It's like, bro, I thought
when the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? It's like when the Lakers changed their thing from Staples Center to Crypto Arena, bro. Like, it's still Staples, bro. No one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck. It's who gives a fuck? It's the Tottenham Stadium, bro. You know what I'm saying? Run the 300.
Run me my money, bro. Just run me my M's. That's all I care about. And go and buy me a £100 million midfielder, fam. Because you know what I'm saying? We got it like that. And Joe Lewis, finally, you want to put your own money into the club, yeah? Well done, mate. Well done, Joe Lewis. Do you know what I'm saying? This is what you do to a club that you own. You invest in it so that we can become a fucking successful team. I think they said he put like 120 million of his own money into the club.
That's as much as he'd put in the last like 24 years.
That's what I'm saying. But this is what another thing that I saw on Twitter. This Forest team, yeah, have tried to take tried to take the PGMOL, Sky Sports, UEFA, and now us. They're trying to take everyone to court in the space of 1 year, bro.
Yeah, bro. Forest, look, them man are corrupt. Them man, they were trying to buy Leon players so Leon would stay up, which means that Crystal Palace would get demoted and they'd get Europa League. Them man are scumbaggerous, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're corrupt, and I can't wait for them to get relegated so I don't have to see them no more. I don't have to hear no high-pitched man barking on never a foul anymore. You know what I'm saying? He'll be banished, sent to the Shadow Realm, gulagged. You know what I'm
We
saying?
asked him that, we asked him, are you not afraid that, like, you know what I'm saying, you got 1 year left on your deal, bro? You know what I'm saying? The contract's expiring, bro, and your contract might not get renewed. Are you not afraid, bro? Like, do you know what I'm saying? You're not afraid that your contract's going to run out off.
And this is why, like, I'll never, like, entertain the Tottenham and Nottingham Forest convos, is because no matter if Spurs are shit for 2 years in a row, 6 months, 5 years, bro, we're always going to be on these shows. We're always going to be represented. Are Nottingham Forest going to be represented? Fuck no. Are Newcastle going to be represented? Fuck no. Are Aston Villa going to be represented? Fuck no. I'm not even going to ask about West Ham. I'll just laugh at Mike.
To be fair, no, Newcastle, Geordie Dredd, innit? He's a G. And he actually just supports his club, bro. He don't sit there and say, oh, Tottenham.
No, they will be. No, they will be up there because Newcastle are going to be sustained in it. But as of right, let's say Newcastle right now finish like a year or two, like 16th, 17th, or like bottom table. Bro, give it a couple years, bro. Like he wouldn't be another foul. But that's what I'm saying. Like it's not like it's anything to do with them personally. I just mean it's in terms
of do with the clubs, bro. Like what's going on in
the Spurs have not been winning shit, and we've been bashed over the head. We've been the most bannered club, and we're still part of the biggest clubs in England, bro. Like we still are, fam. You know what I'm saying? So like 1 year of Forest and Brighton and Bournemouth and Newcastle and Villa and these man, like, yeah, cool, no problem. You man are good right now, innit? Problem is you man are good for like 2-3 year spans, innit? Apart from Newcastle, who will be there, but the rest of them, you're good for like 2-3 year spans, innit? It doesn't matter if we're bad for 2 or 3 years. We're still gonna be. We have a lifetime contract. You know what I'm saying? Just because we're Spurs, we got a lifetime contract.
We're one of the biggest clubs in the country, bro. Like we're
one of the biggest clubs in the world, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? And we're one of the richest clubs in the world as well.
Literally,
so like
one of the most known clubs in the world, one of the richest clubs in the world. Like, bro, ain't no Newcastle can touch that. Newcastle can't fuck with us.
Bro, they're what I call the retirement fans. Whenever you go on holiday, whenever I go on holiday and I go to like a Spain or a Portugal, or even when I went to Croatia, bro, you just see old Geordies. They're all old. That's why I call them all retirement fans, bro. Because they're all old as hell. That's no disrespect to Newcastle, bro. I love this city. I love the people, bro. Genuinely, I love the people, bro.
But I don't like the accent, innit? But like they can keep that. The problem is, right? The problem is that these old ass niggas, right? They want to act like they're the representative of football. So when you say, "Oh, Newcastle got all these fans and all this," right? You might not 1 generation away from having no fans. I'm sorry to tell you this. You're 1 generation away from not having any fans outside of Newcastle. I'm sorry to tell you this, right? But the reason they're fans of you is because they were growing up watching Alan Shearer, fam. Not even growing up. Them man were in the peak of their lives watching Alan Shearer. You man are falling forwards now, all right? Because the center of gravity is not good. Your legs are just giving up. So don't talk to me about Newcastle fans being all over the place. No, they're not, bruv. They're not.
This is facts. This is facts.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not hearing it. And for people say, oh, it's the trophy argument. First of all, Forest can shut the fuck up and talk about trophies. Second of all, Newcastle, respectfully, can shut the fuck up. I'm not trying to hear it because if our trophies don't count, their trophies don't count. Villa, haha. To be fair, I don't even know how a West Ham fan found themselves on never a foul, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how, but that should never happen. That was just a glitch in the matrix, isn't it? That's not gonna happen again. But if our trophies don't count, their trophies don't count, innit? So respectfully, I'm not trying to hear that. If you want to do the whole ranking trophies bullshit that these men do, we have a better trophy than Newcastle, so they can hold that. We have a better trophy than Palace, so they can hold that too. So let's be real, on any type of aspect, niggas can't chat to us, bro. You know what I'm saying? If whoever we're competing with because they're at their highest highs right now. I've never seen Newcastle this good in my life. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen Villa this good in my life. The only time I've seen Villa as good as this is when they beat Arsenal 3-0 at the Emirates on the first day of the season, like 10 years ago. Apart from that, that man are shit, bro. This one season ain't gonna fool me. It ain't gonna fool me, bro.
Oh no, man. Them Villa boys got money now. You know what I'm saying?
They got money. Look how much they're committing to wages. They're committing like 90% of their shit to wages. They can't keep that up. It's not sustainable. That's what I'm saying. It's not sustainable, fam. It's not sustainable. They can do that. There's a reason they're not bringing Rashford back, even though Rashford was good for them, because the wages. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, bro. And soon enough, fam, hey, they're gonna be right back where they belong, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be right back there, fam, because their next manager won't be better than Unai Emery. So soon enough, they'll be right back where they are. Newcastle, I can't lie, they have the richest owners, but they don't generate money. So unless they start selling some players, they're not going to be able to just keep splashing. Like 55 and Alanga is the marquee signing, isn't it? So I don't want Newcastle to expect nothing else. And you're not selling them for more than 55 million. I'm going to just break Newcastle's hearts right here. You're not getting more than what you paid for. So sorry to Newcastle fans. 55 mil was the max. So at this point, you man don't generate enough money because let's be real, like I said before, outside of Newcastle, you have no fan. You got no friends. You got no fans. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing. So I'm personally not worried. Newcastle can have their stretch. They're good. They're a good team, good players, deservedly won a trophy, deservedly in the top 4 or 5 race. They might be for the next few years. But when they drop off, unless Eddie Howe is their lifetime contract coach, unless Eddie Howe is their Greg Popovich, fam, that's it. That's it, bro. It's over, man. I know.
Not Pop. Nah.
That's the only way.
Big up Pop, bro. He's the GOAT. He's actually the GOAT. But
he is the GOAT. But that's the only way, bro. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got a lifetime coach, you can just make undrafted bums look like they're fucking look like they deserve a fucking deal and shit. Unless they're Pat Riley.
Yeah, sorry, I don't even mean to cut you, yeah, but they do. Like Manchester City,
the new generation.
Yes, bro, they do have fans. They probably have a lot less older generation. In fact, furthermore, bro, Man City are a big club. You know, like I don't get where this narrative that Man City don't have fans come from. Just because it's old heads. Bro, Manchester City, bro. I know Manchester City fans that watch them get relegated twice, watch them get promoted, and then watch Aguero win them a Premier League. Manchester City have fans globally now as well. You go into any sports shop, they sell Manchester City shirts. You know what shirts I didn't see in the top in some shops overseas though? Our kits, Arsenal kits. You don't really see them. You see a Man City, a PSG, Real Madrid. You'll see it. You might see a Man United shirt in there, maybe. Do you know what I'm saying? You see all these other teams and you see the national team shirts. You don't see do you know what I'm saying? If Man City weren't a big club, that wouldn't happen, bro. And it's because of the success. People follow success. Let's be real. Like 90% of football fans support a football team because they've seen them win something. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, for us, it's a little bit different. Do you know what I'm saying? We kind of just... I picked the team. It's like finding a project and sticking with it until the project's complete, bro. And then you're happy. Do you know what I'm saying? I picked Spurs. My dad supports Spurs. I picked Spurs, bro. EU picked Spurs. We support Spurs. But these people are seeing Man City win Premier Leagues, Champions League, treble, FA Cup, all these things, yeah? Why would they not have fans?
I'm telling you, it's the old generation. That's why I say the old generation, respectfully. Look, just enjoy your football, Gramps. You know what I'm saying? And just sit by the TV and react, bro. Because these man don't know Wagwan for this gen. Like, bro, them man say Man City don't have fans. Yeah, because in you man's generation, yeah, when you were our age, back in the 60s, there was no Man City's fans in it. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, it's different, okay? Like, our generation growing up, the casual fans, and then the generation below us, they're all Man City fans, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're all Man City fans. So give it like 10, 15 years. There's going to be more City fans than Spurs fans, probably. There'll be more City fans. City fans will rival Arsenal fans in terms of their influence. There'll be just as many City fans as Chelsea fans. Like, I personally believe that they're literally right there anyway, like at this point. But that's what I'm saying. It's just the younger generation who don't get into these types of silly arguments because this is just ignorance. All right. There's no way Newcastle can ever rival City in terms of fans, bro. There's no chance in hell. There's no chance that Villa, you know what I'm saying, can rival. The only team that can really rival City is probably Liverpool and United and then Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, anyway. I think in England, Spurs got that. Worldwide, City got that, though. Like, they have a bunch of fans, fam. Like, they're
and they own, you have to remember the City group as well. Bro, they own, like, they're a part of a group. There's like 5 clubs that are a part of the City group, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? They're seeing all of this shit. I think they got a team in America. I think they got a team in Germany. They got a team in France. I don't know all the leagues they have teams in, but it's a big thing. So, yeah, Mr. Rudang, I hope that answers your question, my brother. Yeah, I do believe Manchester City are a big club. I do believe they are a big club. In fact, I'd even go as far as Girona as well. Connor, big up Connor all the time, man. Big up Connor each and every. Like Connor said, they even own Girona. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. I hope that answers your question. Nah, Jay got set up for generational trauma by his old man. But see, my dad saw Spurs win things. That's the thing. My dad saw Spurs win things. He saw them win an FA Cup. He saw them win 2 FA Cups, to be fair. You know what I'm saying? He saw us win the League Cup and whatnot. However, and I will say this, you're right. Generational trauma, Pops, I can't forgive you. I can't forgive you. Moving away from the Man City talk and the big club talk, yeah? Well, I guess you're kind of staying on topic. Bro, £450 million injected into the football club. They hate to see us coming now. They hate to. They don't want to see Tottenham have now entered the race for in. They don't. They're fretting. I know all these other clubs. They're refreshing Romano's page as we speak, bro. I know they're waiting to hear that Tottenham have made contact with. So now that we've got this injection, do you see a world where we pull off what? Because now I see the Kudus signing and the Gibbs-White signing. I don't see them as the marquee signings anymore.
Okay.
Because look, if we're gonna go and get a new 6, right? I don't know how much of a fan of Wharton that you are. I prefer Paulinho, obviously, but
I would do just like Wharton's. I don't even know if Wharton's better, but he's probably better. But Paulinho's he's more prem proven, and he's cheaper, and he just fits exactly what we need, because we don't need any type of world beater. We really don't need world beaters. And value for money wise, Paulinho is just way more value for money, innit? So yeah, I'd personally just throw the 30 mil down, give him 100k a week or something like that, whatever the fuck he wants. Just bring a destroyer 6 who will just win the ball back and just pass it. You know what I'm saying? Like a Makalele, bro. Just win the ball back and pass it, fam. That's all I need. That's all we need.
So you're not of the mindset of maybe go and spend 100 million on someone?
Not on a 6, no. If you spend 100 million, you spend them on an attacker. You don't spend them on a 6.
The only reason why I'd say it would be, I think it would be worth it. Not 100, maybe like 75, 80 million would tempt Palace in it. But I think it'd be worth it because I know that would mean Wharton would be our 6 for the next like 5-6 years in it. I reckon because of Paulinho is a little bit older. He is a little bit older. I reckon we might get to a thing where in 2-3 years' time, yeah, or even maybe in a year, 2 years, he might be ready to move on to another club, or he might just start to decline, and then we're sitting there thinking, oh, now we actually might have to go out again. However, I do agree with you. I do think Premier League quality, he's cheaper as well. we know what we're gonna get from him. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we've seen him a lot more. Obviously, I've watched a lot of Wharton. I think he's a good player. I actually think he's a good player. I don't think he's worth 80 million. However, again, the
Well,
English tax is fucked up,
where I
man.
disagree though is what we need is like we don't even need the winning mentality anymore because the players have that. What we need is like actual quality veteran leadership. And Polinia is 30. He's not like 32. Like he's still gonna give you 4 years of at least top level play. And especially the fact that we're not gonna have him running around in Angeball. You know what I'm saying? So and he's not gonna be playing every game, but I would rather go for Polinia just because like obviously Wharton's young and he'll give you an extended period of time. But let's say, for example, like he's here for 2 or 3 years, right? What's stopping a bigger club like Man City or let's say Real Madrid or some shit like that going in for him? You know what I'm saying? At least with Polinia, we have the security that for the next 3 or 4 years, he's not going nowhere. Like he's gonna be our main guy. He's a veteran who's proven in the Premier League because of his time at Fulham. Plus he's won at Germany, so we're not getting in some random guy. I think he's someone who'll be respected. And on top of that as well, he's already a seasoned international player as well. So he's done it on all levels, isn't it? And for Wharton, I know the upside is there and the youth is there and all of that. But the problem with Spurs last season is that we didn't have any we had Romero, but we didn't have any proper veteran players in it. Like we have Romero who's like mid-20s and he's played for years, but when it came to that leadership quality and all of that, I think Polinia can be that, not necessarily vocally, but in terms of just consistent performances and commanding respect. I'd much rather have actual proper veterans in the squad who will give us 3 years or so of good game, a consistent game, over someone like Wharton. And you got to remember as well, we don't know how long this is going to continue. Like, props to Levy and that for getting business done, but there's nothing that's going to say we're going to be doing this next season. You know what I'm saying? We're not getting a 300 mil sponsorship and an injection next season. So at the same time, yes, we should spend the money while we have it. I do understand that. But at the same time, if we overspend now, we're risking not spending at all when we don't get the injection. You get what I'm saying?
True.
So I'd rather just get a Polinia through the door, and then it also enables us to go get a fullback because I need a fullback as well. If we splash 75 mil on Wharton, let's say, if I think he costs more, but let's say 75 mil. Are we going to have money to spend on a decent fullback as a cover? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? Our right wing option is still kind of mid. It's Kudus and then Brennan Johnson. We still need a proper right winger at the club. You know what I'm saying?
Right now, wait, quick question, Mr. Rudan. Quick question, yeah. Is this after the play? So is this from the Kudus deal onwards? Or is this after the Kudus and Gibbs-White deal and then we got the injection? Because I think we got the injection before the deals got done, which is why they got done so quick, I'm assuming now. But 250, you are right. You are right. If we spend that money, it does make it a bit more difficult. You're right, but I think we should go. I don't know if you're a fan of him, Anthony Robertson from Fulham.
Yeah, he's very good. He's very
cover
good.
left back for a doggy. Even he can challenge to get into. He's probably not going to get into the first team, but
I'd personally prefer to get a right back, personally, because I think Spence. Porro and Udogie are good attacking, and I think Spence is better at left back, and he's more defensive than them too. So I'd rather look for a more defensive right back.
I hear that, but my only problem with Spence, and even though he does play well on the left, yeah, because he's right-footed, he does everything on his right-hand side. He's in more, especially on the going forward side of things. Defensively, 100% agree with you. He's the best defensive fullback we have at the club, without a doubt, no question. And this how it used to happen to me. This is why I had to stop playing on the left and start playing on the right-hand side. Yeah, sometimes you can't go down the outside. You have to show them on the inside. You've got to show on the inside because he's one-footed. He's like Kulusevski. Have you ever seen Kulusevski flipping? You see when Kulu plays out on the right, you know he's not going down the outside. You just know full well he's touching it back inside. which does put the team at a risk. However, I know he's better. Last season he performed better at left back, but I want him to be. I want him to be performing at right back at the same level. Like, and I feel like the way he's gonna get that is by playing in that position. And kind of hung him out to dry a little bit by chucking him at left back. I think he even played at left centre back at one point. Do you know what I'm saying? So like now that he's got a manager that can actually use him in his right position. Do you reckon Thomas Frank can get more out of him at right back, or do you reckon genuinely it probably just makes sense to put him at left back? Because I think we need left-sided players anyways. We only got Ben Davis, Van der Ven, and Udogie.
Yeah, I'd personally put him at left back. Because as Jed is, I understand that, but in terms of everything you said is going forward, if he's going to be a defensive option, we don't need him to go forward like that. Like, not like that. Like, you can make an overlapping run here and there. So you could do a little Travella cross and that. But like, the whole thing is like, depending on what formation, if we play with wing backs, it's going to be Udogie and Porro, no question. You know what I'm saying? But if we're setting up for a more defensive option, then you can play Spencer left back because he's just better defensively than all of them. Like, if we get a left back or right back, I'm not fussed in it. Me personally, I get a right back. But if it's a left back, I'm not mad at that either because Spence can play both. You know what I'm saying? Like, Spence can play left or right back. So whichever one we get, I'm not fussed at. I just think he's better at left back. But if we get a left back and Spence is just our backup right back, that's fine, isn't it? Like, it's really just.
But the thing is, as well, what you got to realize is that like things happen, innit? We could live in a world, where imagine both our fullbacks are out, or we're in a world where Porro's fit, Udogie's not fit, and Robinson's not fit. He's gonna jump over to that left-hand side, anyways. I believe like play him there out of necessity more than rather trying to put him there and try and make that his position. I feel like we just got to use him when we need him there, man. But I do agree with you. That was probably his best position last season, left back. I'm trying to remember what game it was as well, where he absolutely cooked. I think it was Ipswich. I think it was
it was
Ipswich away. He had an absolute what a game he had. He was cooking, bro. That link up down that left hand side, he was linking up with Madders. He was
man. It was
with Sonny. He was actually I can understand why. To be fair, it's actually a respectable opinion as well. Like, it's not crazy to want to see bro play at left back.
Yeah, but even so, like,
I don't want Ben Davis to be a backup in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't.
But that's also why I want Pelinia then at that point, because again, if we spend 80 plus on Wharton, we're not getting a left back or a fullback, whether it's right back or left back.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, cheap and cheerful, Pelinia's not shit in it. Like, he's prem proven and he's a good player. So if we're gonna be structured and not be running around in the Ange ball thing, we can afford to have a slower player in the middle. So yeah, that's why, like, if we could get a Pelinia and Robertson, that's 70 to 80 mil. No, Connor. But if let's Pelinia and Robertson will cost the same as Wharton on his own. So I'd rather get both Pelinia and Robinson. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, bro. That's what it is.
That's valid. You know what? See, most people will sit there and try and combat that, but I can't even combat that because that's actually valid. If we go in, and that's the same reason why I didn't want us to go and spend 65, 70 on Kudus, because I thought, if we do that, then we can't go out and get any other deals done, or it becomes a lot more difficult to get deals done because people are watching their pockets and whatnot. But big up Kai Thompson. All it comes down to is training at present. No one knows what Frank will do. I'm going to reserve judgment till we complete these friendlies and the Super Cup. Of course. But one thing I will say is that Thomas Frank's interviews and whatnot have genuinely given me a lot of confidence going into this season. Because if someone who's supposedly a defensive manager, because everyone says he's a defensive manager, if the first thing he says is the idea is to play front foot attacking football, I'm here for it, mate. Because it means we're conceding less goals and scoring more. So I'm here for it. But Jay Duaki. Oh man.
You're not gonna escape the allegations, bro. You literally you look like a mix of Madueke and Spence with the shades.
For fuck's sake.
Can't even play the Spence clip either, that's tough.
God damn. Fuck StreamYard. I'm joking. StreamYard sponsor me, bro.
Fuck
Sponsor me.
StreamYard.
Nah, fuck StreamYard, though. Jay loves an Ipswich gal, inbred.
We don't even have the clip, so you was just deciding. Oh, man. All right, let's get through the rest of these comments, bro. Davies will be fourth choice. I can't lie though. One thing I do want to ask you guys in the chat, in it, what do you guys feel about the right-footed centre back at the right-footed centre back at left centre back thing? Because I know nowadays it's a thing where left players got to play on the left side and all of this shit in it, but it's like, what just happened to being able to use your left, bro? Like, these men are acting like everyone is Kulu. Like, you telling me these men can't pass the ball with their left? Like, if you're a professional footballer and you struggle to use your weaker foot, you're just shit, bro. I can't lie, you're just shit. I'm tired of you. Like, you're just a shit footballer. Like, Ozil, you're shit.
Shit.
Kulusevski, you're shit, bro. Ozil, you're shit, bro. If you can't use both feet, fam, I don't care how good you are with the ball because I can just shoot you right. Now, if you use your right foot and it works out and you're calm with it, if it's like a thing where it's like you're using your left foot because that's your best foot, but if you have to use your right, you will. I'll allow it, innit? But if you just can't use your right foot or you can't use the left foot, shit, bro, you're a shit baller, fam. Like Messi was always using his left foot, but if he gets on his right foot, he's still gonna score, fam. That's a baller. You know what I'm saying? That's
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? If the game plan is to shade you right and you get locked off for the whole game because you don't want to go right, you're shit. That's what it is, bro. Erdegaard, you're shit. Because all man have to do is put you on your right foot and you don't do nothing.
Mm.
You're shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And maybe the Ozil thing was a bit because Ozil could use his right foot a little bit, but like the point still stands in it. If you're one-footed, and this is what I say about these centre backs, innit? This is why like it always fries my brain when like fullbacks I understand a bit more because you have to be more like up and down. When you're a centre back, bro, you're not doing no crazy passes. You know, not everyone's a Romero fan. You either just pass the ball to your
Van Dijk.
Yeah, you either pass the ball to your other centre back, pass the ball to your fullback, pass the ball to your goalkeeper. That's all the fuck you do. You're telling me you can't use both feet for that? Oh, we have to have a left-footed centre back to do that. Are we being for real? This is why like, I want to see Vuskovic at left centre. I don't care if he's right-footed, bro. I want to see Danso on the pitch. I want to see Takai on the pitch. I don't give a fuck about Ben Davies, bro. Get him out of here, bro. Sell him for 1.5 mil and then give me half the money and send him somewhere else in it. Because I don't give a fuck about him being left-footed. We shouldn't need to keep him because he's left-footed. It doesn't make no sense to me. Just if you can't pass with both feet, you're shit, bro. That's what it is, bro. You're just shit.
Nowadays, they just want ball carrying centre backs with dribbles. Yeah, they want a Van de Ven, bro. You know what I'm saying? They want a centre back that's gonna. And this is the problem. People are overcomplicating a very basic game. Like you don't need, bro. What happened to the days where your back four just did back four things? Nowadays, you got back four trying to do. You got your centre back trying to be a number 10. You know what I'm saying? You got your fucking right back doing up shadow striker. You know what I'm saying? Your left back trying to drop into midfield and dictate the play. It's like we don't need to do that, bro.
It's too much.
He's right. I don't want to see Davis start again, respectfully, because he's clearly on his way out. The only reason he should start is if we're in a damn injury crisis and everyone is injured again, which shouldn't happen because we're not playing football.
Literally, you know what I'm saying? Like literally the best centre back pairing in the league is Saliba and Gabriel. I need them left footed, bro. I swear none of them are left footed.
Gabriel's left footed.
He's left footed.
Yeah,
oh, for fuck's sake, I was hoping he wasn't left footed, bro. But it's like, damn. If Gabriel had to play right centre back, he'd be just fine, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, he would be fine.
Because Kivior is left footed, he's shit in it. But like, bro, if Saliba had to play left centre back, he'd be fine, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the top centre backs, it doesn't matter, bro. They'll be fine, bro. Van Dijk has to play left centre back, he'll be fine.
Yeah,
Kanate,
I
he'll be
agree, bro. If
fine.
you even with Saliba, bro, yeah, you put Saliba left centre back, I'm sure he'll do fine as well, bro. He's
He'll be
right
fine,
footed.
bro. I'm
Yeah,
saying if
I
you
agree. I actually believe that there's too much for centre backs, especially. Yeah, there's too much. There's too much, and I get it. I actually watched what's his name? The old Wolves manager. Is it Gary O'Neill? I think it's
yeah,
Gary O'Neill. I watched him actually break this down, yeah, and his idea was that when you play, like, say you play a right-footed centre back in at left centre back, they have less of the pitch to work with. Like he showed it in like angles and bar charts and shit. Some fucking drew lines and shit, and
he needs to
it
shut.
made sense at the time, yeah. But then I just bro, the ball is always moving. Like it's very rare that a football is still during the game. The ball's always moving. So spaces are gonna change naturally, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna become a thing where, oh shit, it's not like you pass it to him, we wait for him to take his turn to kick the ball. And it no, bro, like it's a game of football. The game's always changing. The game's always
Gary
changing.
O'Neill, respect. This is a message to people who think like Gary O'Neill, bro. All right, is this hopscotch? Shut the fuck up, respectfully. Shut up. I'm tired of people acting like you can only control the football with your dominant foot, bro. If you don't just control the ball with your left foot and play a pass, fam, it's not that hard, bro. And if you should not be a professional footballer if you're not confident enough to pass the ball with your weaker foot. If you don't want to dribble and do the messy thing, that's fine, bro. No one's asking you to do that. You pick the ball up from your goalkeeper and you pass it to your other centre back, or you pass it to your midfielder. You don't have to play long balls, bro. You just have to not look shit. And it's fine, bro. It's not that, like, no one's asking you to be Xavi Alonso, bro. Just play the ball, fam. Like, this is why it's like, so what, if my fourth best centre back is left footed, I'm supposed to play him over the second best centre back because he's right footed as well? Like, this is the shit that makes no sense. Like, I'm not Ben Davies, respectfully. Like, cool, legend, whatever you want to call this man, innit? It's time to move on, bro. I don't want to see Ben Davies. I don't care if he's left-footed. I don't care. And this is part of the reason I was saying like, I don't care about Spence. Because, bro, if he's not confident enough to use his left foot, then that's a problem in itself. All right? No care. I'm not trying to see all these Trevellas, bro. If you don't just kick the ball with your damn left foot, I'm tired of this shit. That's insane. Auntie vibes is crazy. But it's the same thing. Romero on the right side, if you don't have the ability to use your left foot, that's an issue in itself, bro. Like, you don't even need to be crazy, bro. Just pick the ball up and just play the ball. That's all it is, bro. Just play the ball. Basic. It's the basic. I'm not asking you to do nothing crazy. I'm asking you to do the basic. If I can use both my feet, and I haven't played football in 5 years, but I know I'm just as confident picking up the ball with either foot and playing the pass. If I can do that, why can't these professional men getting paid generational money do that? It makes no sense to me, bro. Like, I'm not asking them to be fucking like Alphonso Davies, bro. I'm not asking you to be that. Just pick the ball up, play the simple pass. If they press you, just play it back to the keeper, let the keeper boot it if he needs to, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not, you don't need to be doing all this extra shit, man. Just play the game. And Gary O'Neill, shut the fuck up. It's why you're not a top manager, fam. Could you say bullshit? I'm not hearing it, bro. Shut up.
Well, you heard him, folks. But you got anything? Let the people know what you got coming up, man. Let the people know what you cooking, man.
Man, at Free with E is here, guys. 3:00. I mean, it might be
That's
a bit
lit
late
name.
because
It's
a cold day, my lie. At Free with E, it's cold, isn't it?
Still, that's lit.
But yeah, I've got some family shit to take care of, so it might get pushed a little bit back, maybe to like 3:30 or so, or I'll be starting on time. I don't know yet, but around roughly 3:00 at Free with E will be starting. We started the official name yesterday.
Should we do this?
With rival teams channels, we could do
like
that.
rival team YouTubers and that.
We could do that, to be fair. It might do better than the Tottenham one, to be fair, considering this is just
yeah, I want to send shots at people too. Yeah, we're definitely doing that. 100%. PFC, thank you for the idea, my friend. But sorry, continue.
Yeah, man. 3 o'clock roughly, and maybe 3:30, but 3 o'clock time. We gonna be there, fam. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys tune in, fam. The last stream was lit. Hopefully we can just continue it going, fam. I'm on the road to 1.2 in it, so we gonna keep it going.
You lot know what to do already, man. Make sure you're subbing to Too Much of E, please, my people. You know what I'm saying? It takes no time at all. It takes no time. You know what I'm saying? But, guys, that is going to do it for this show. I hope you enjoyed it, man. Hit a like on the stream on your way out. Subscribe to the channel. If you want to become a member, you want to become a caveman or a cave leader or even a cave general, the link is in the description, so feel free. Again, like I said, I don't want your money. I'm not begging you guys for money. Please, just like the stream. That's all I'm asking you to do. Just like the stream and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? That's the best gift you can give me, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Thank you lot so much for watching. Big up Neil Gunner. You know what I'm saying? Big up, bro. And yeah, make sure you guys lock in. E will be back at 3 p.m. So tap in with E. 3 p.m. with E. 3 p.m. with E?
At 3 with E, same shit.
At 3 with E. There you go. You don't know what to do already. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. God bless. And oh, my camera's gone sideways.